Yeah, hello. A very, very good evening to you and everyone who may be seeing this video from anywhere on the planet. Okay, today is Wednesday, the 30th of November, 2022. I'm chilling in my office here in Lagos, Nigeria, and it's after working hours, so I just decided to do this real quick. My name is Emiri Akozo, original Nigeria guy, and there's something I want to discuss with you. Okay, we've been having a lot of this whole feminine emancipation stuff going around for some time now. But there's something something I want to add to the subject. Now, the contention and gap between the man and the woman continues to widen on a daily basis. Society, the media, the church all seem interested in the opinion of the woman alone. Now, no sane man would hurt a good woman. However, every woman on earth thinks she's good. Ever met a woman that admitted that she was the problem in a relationship? If you have, then that would be the exception to the rule. Now, most women always present themselves as the victims in any relationship, even when they, in most cases, are the actual manipulators. The modern woman treats a man like a project. The moment she feels that project is not going to yield the expected return on investment, she casts him aside. No questions asked. People will call her strong and independent for taking a walk. Nobody cares about the man's side of the story. Most women today are not lovers, they are users. And to a large extent, it goes both ways. I know personally men that have died from emotional heartbreak. I know of a guy that he was actually calling some of us on the phone when he fell out with his wife. Long story short, that guy is dead. Slept and didn't wake up. You hardly ever hear of things like this when it affects the man. But if it's the woman, it's going to be an international headline. You see, in most child custody battles, in places like the United States, the man, when the relationship ends, even if the woman cheats, she could get a minimum of 50% of everything you have in this world. And she gets to keep your house and the kids too. Most of the money paid in child support, the woman is actually spending it on herself. 9 times out of 10. Well, you see, I am tired of what I call the madness of a one-sided monopoly of female opinion. And this is not just another rant on Facebook. I decided to do something about it. You might ask, oh, what will be this guy? What are you going to do about it? That's fine. I decided to write a book. My third book, actually. I published my first 2 books in 2020 on Amazon and on seller.com. And the title of this book is called Articles on the Mad Modern Woman. You heard me correctly. I said Articles on the Mad Modern Woman. That's what I decided to call this book. I'll read out the chapters for you. They are titles only. Chapter 1, Cultural Identity, Religion and the Marriage Union. Chapter 2, History of Female Subjugation. Chapter 3, Capitalism, Wars, and the Emerging Female Workforce. Chapter 4, Lies You Were Told About Women. Chapter 5, Basic Cooperation and Agreement versus Female Emancipation. Chapter 6, Polygamy versus Hypergamy. Chapter 7, The New Cultural War and the Feminine Army. Chapter 8, Her Love for You May Destroy You. Chapter 9, Divorce Projections and the She Economy. Chapter 10, Old Age and Female Mental Recalibration. Chapter 11, My Love Letter to Eve. Chapter 12, If I Were President for a Day. Sounds pretty interesting, Shay? Well, it's a book I decided to write to address a lot of issues going on today. I can't exhaust everything in just one clip, which is why I'm doing this one. I'm going to make subsequent videos to probably elaborate on aspects of the book. But for now, this is all you need to know. If you're interested, I'm going to leave a link in the description for you to buy either on Amazon or seller.co. Seller.co is an e-commerce platform similar to Amazon.com. You get to buy a PDF copy of the book. You get to read it online. Now, if you've listened to anything I've said so far, from what I've read, which is the chapters outlined in the book, you'll find out that there are a lot of very, very sensitive issues being discussed here. And the book is going for just 2,500 naira. That's less than what you, as in correct guy man or guy babe, what you sit down and spend on a good beer or a plate of pepper soup, as the case may be. But particularly for those of you that are guys, young and unmarried, this book is all the information you will need to get. I can assure you about that part. It's all the information you will need to get. Okay, let me give you a little bit of insight into something I wrote in one of the chapters here. Okay, I said I'm reading from the manuscript. Okay, I said a word of advice to all single men before you marry. 1. Before marriage, have options to choose from. 2. Take note of the woman who sees your strengths more than your weaknesses. She is as valuable as gold, for she will defend you in secret and in public against slander, dangerous truth, and vicious falsehood. Until marriage, you owe no woman on earth anything. 4. Watch closely and take note of the woman's behavior when she's angry. Does she try to cause other people to despise you? If yes, that is a woman that could weaponize your own children against you in the event of a major disagreement in the course of your relationship or marriage, as the case may be. If you're interested in marrying a particular female, look closely at her mother. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Also try to make friends with the male members of her family, particularly her father. You know why? Because if the woman you're about to marry, the daughter of the man, is bad, the man will likely warn you directly or indirectly. He may tell you, are you sure this is the one you want to marry? But a woman and the mother of that girl would aid and abet her into becoming your wife, even if she's a monster. So these tips are just a tip of the iceberg of some of the things I've really compiled together in this book. So I'm going, like I said earlier, I'm leaving a link in the description, and I'm looking forward to your purchase. The process is very simple. You can pay with the same way you buy on Jumia. It's the same way you can buy the book on Seller. So I look forward to your feedback on this video, and for those of you who go ahead and buy the book, I would also appreciate if you would leave me a very sincere review. I read all of them personally. So until next time, my name is Akozo. See you guys later.